I'm going to give you an outline of what we can expect for this year's National Day Parade on the 9th of August, as well as the activities leading up to it. So for a start, maybe I'll just tell you how we intend to get Singaporeans to express why they love Singapore and what they love about Singapore. So we are going to have a series of engagement activities started actually this month. The first is the Photo Vivo. This is not new. Every year we invite Singaporeans to submit photographs of places, of people, of images that they love. And we ask them the question, I love Singapore because, and they take a picture and show it to us. And these pictures will go around as a roadshow to all the heartlands later on in the year, or towards the National Day Parade. So that's the first event. What is new this year, we have started the Instagram SG competition. I think you are all familiar with Instagram, the younger generation especially. I just learned about it actually through National Day Parade. There are 5 themes. We ask Singaporeans to take pictures of their favorite spot at home, their favorite pastime, their favorite hangout place, their favorite person, and lastly, their favorite local food. The next thing we try to do also to get Singaporeans to express themselves and contribute to the entire celebration is this idea of virtual choir. For those who are familiar, it is essentially a homemade self-help approach to singing a song, and then on our side we try and piece it together into a form of a choir. So that's why it's called a virtual choir. Essentially, it's people recording their own singing of the national anthem, and then we're going to piece it together, hopefully on the 9th of August, and show it to the Singaporeans. So the whole idea is to get people to participate in this as well. Next. We also organize 2 other activities. They are more physical activities, which encourage Singaporeans not just to go online and send images and participate, but this one will require them to step out of their house, step out of their feet, and go travel around. The first one is called the LovingSG Trail. So we said there are a lot of things we love, and one of the things that we love are the places in Singapore. Places that they are nostalgic, and places that we grew up with. So there are 4 trails altogether. The first is the Heritage Trail. The second one is the Urban Trail. The third one is the Green Trail, and the last is the Food Trail. So this event actually is organized around the mobile application. Download the mobile app, go to the start point, and take a picture, and once they submit, they are entitled to certain prizes as well as lucky draws. The next physical event is called the Building a LovingSG Charity Project. So we want National Day not just to be a time where all of us can celebrate, but the underprivileged people we want to remember people who are underprivileged and also not so mobile and are not able to join us. So I think it's also a time for us to share our compassion and care for the people around us. So we have worked with the ST Pocket Money Fund to come up with a project called the Lego Project. And essentially it is building a skilled replica of the floating platform. And we're going to build this at Escape in Central Orchard. But at the Heartlands, we're going to divide it into 5 pieces and bring it to the Heartland. And any Singaporean that goes to the mall can contribute a small token, buy a little figurine, and put themselves onto the floating platform. Right? So this is how they physically participate, as well as also contribute to charity for a good cause. We are also going to maintain the road shows. This year, these are the 5 locations that we're going to bring our road shows to, starting from the 1st of June, all the way to the 22nd, 2 weeks before the National Day. So these road shows will comprise photographs, exhibition, as well as some of the highlights of this year's National Day celebration. So that even at the Heartland, not everybody can come to the platform, but at least they have a glimpse of what this year's celebration will be all about. Next slide. Alright, so that's more of the physical engagement activities. We have also continued to use social media platform as well as online platforms to engage Singaporeans. The NDP website, ndp.org.sg, will be live today, and you can obtain much information about this year's show, participants, performances, as well as some of the history and how to contact us on this website. So this has been the official website. We've just redesigned it to be a bit more friendly and hopefully more engaging. Next slide. NDP on the go, this is not the first time. Last year we introduced it. We felt the feedback was good, and we're going to continue to build on it, not just to allow the Singaporeans to engage through the social media network, but also to allow e-ticketing, booking of the tickets for this year's NDP, as well as to participate in the LovingSG Trail that I just mentioned about. So the mobile application is a one-stop actually to allow Singaporeans to participate and to be able to get in touch with NDP on the go. Next slide. Finally, the LovingSG Portal is already up, and this is a place where we try to integrate all the social media network platform in one site so that it's easier for Singaporeans to go to, and it's cross-linked to our official website, and also from the NDP on the Go mobile application, you are able to access some of this information. So for example, the Instagram competition, you can find information through there, as well as some of the other NDPs, the Facebook pages, as well as some other competition that we are organizing. Right, so that's the final online platform that we are creating this year. Next. Alright, so now we come to the show on the 9th of August. We are going to put a lot of familiar things back in this year's National Day Parade celebration at the platform. So first of all, we're going to do it at the platform. That's why we have the media here. This is the 5th time we're going to do it. And the celebration will be here. There will be the traditional format of a pre-parade, a parade and ceremony, as well as a show. So of course, you'll always be asking me, so what's new this year, right? Yeah. So there are three important elements you should take note. The first is that actually we are bringing back the things that we have not done for a while, that we think Singaporeans like, and through feedback we know. So for example, at the pre-parade, you will see the SYF display band. The last they performed was in 2006 at the National Stadium. So since we moved here, there were certain elements that we have not continued, and this year we try to bring them back to the floating platform. So they are indeed performing for the first time in the floating platform for the SYF display band from the secondary school display band competition. The second part that is new, so-called new in the floating platform, is the integrated precision drills and motorcycle display. It's a very long name, but essentially these are the military as well as the home team performers. If you remember that balancing act on the motorcycle, the many people they call out, that one hasn't been shown for a while also at the floating platform. This will be the first time it will be done at the floating platform. Last time it was shown was in National Stadium, I think in 2006. Apart from that, there will still be the combined school choirs, the hip-hop dancers to drum up the mood, and of course we have the host to create the atmosphere, and of course we cannot do without the red lions. Okay, if we ever take out red lions, there will be a revolt. Okay, next. The parade and ceremony, this is one of the key highlights this year, and you are aware that we are also celebrating National Service 45th anniversary. To do that, we actually have the NS45 tribute video, advanced in review order by the parade, and the C elements will provide a salute, as well as for the first time, not for the first time, maybe for the first time, you'll see 9 fighter aircraft performing an aerial display in the final part of the salute. Right. So that's the NS45 elements. We're going to have a separate media brief to give you more information. Apart from that, the parade-wise, last year we did the Commitment to Defense March, which was very well received when it marched up to the spectators. This year we are going to allow the marching contingent to march out of the spectators onto the parade to form the parade, and then the uniform groups to march up towards the spectators. So it will be both ways. Right, so to add a little bit more interaction and closeness to the spectators. And so that's for the parade and ceremony segment, which again we're going to have a media brief to give you more details. Next slide. Finally, the show. I think this is the part that we all love the most because it ends off with the fireworks. Right, so the fireworks will still be there, I promise you. But apart from that, this year's show will be taking the mood a bit more reflective. We want Singaporeans to reflect about our identity, our spirit, and our love. And we're going to do that through 2 things. One is use of digital projection. We have not done that before at the floating platform on the stage. And 2 is bringing back the mass display format, where many Singaporeans, volunteers will come together and perform at the floating platform. Finally, on the 9th of August itself, we are also working with various organizations to partner them in the form of celebrations. Some of the activities around them, around the Bay Area, we'll continue to do that. This is to allow Singaporeans who are not able to join us at the platform to also come and celebrate the event. There will be screens to show the performances, but when it comes to fireworks, they are able to enjoy the fireworks at the same time. Right, so that essentially is National Day Parade 2012 in a nutshell.